Hi, welcome to live stream Yoga with Louise, tips and cues to keep you safe and strong on the mat. Revisiting yesterday's theme, we are going to be revisiting movement, looking for strength, control, and endurance. As always, play where you're comfortable, modify when you need to, rest when you need to. You ready? Let's hit the mat. We're going to begin today's practice coming into a tall staff seat and give yourself more room behind than in front. Move your bum flesh out the way, sit up nice and tall, feet more or less hip width distance apart with an active brace or a small micro bend in the knees. You're going to stack right arm on top of left, bear down, bear up, so the arms are active, not passive, and we're going to play with a little alternating twist, side to side, keeping our trunk nice and tall and those arms parallel to the floor. Exhale as you twist, inhale as you come back. One more to each side. In center aligned and with the tips of your elbows, start to trace an oblong circle on the space in front. Come to stillness and give me a few bum walks towards the back end of your mat. And then a few bum walks back to the top end of your mat. Keeping your arms stacked and active or relaxing them to the mat for support, we're going to play right leg. Give me a single lift with a small toe and then heel as you come down. Trying to maintain your tall seat throughout. Last one, relax down onto the elbows. Keep your left leg long and extended. You could do a brace or a soft toe. We are going to play with the right leg. You're going to draw into table and tap back. Keeping your chest nice and high, not collapsing between the two shoulder blades. And in the draw, hold it. Press your way back up to your tall seat. Give the legs a little shake out. Extend your legs, active brace. Stack left arm on top of right. Make that press active and start to find that alternate twist for 10 successive rounds. Last one, and center aligned and start to trace an anti-clockwise oblong circle with your elbow points. Then a few bum walks. And then a few to the front. Keep your arms stacked or relax them to the mat. We're going to play left leg, single leg lift with the toe. Then paint your way back down to the mat. Keep your right leg extended, soft brace, or you could do a soft reaching toe. We're going to play with the left leg, drawing it into table and relaxing it back into extension. using our lower belly muscles to pull that leg up. Last one. Press your way back up into your tall seat. Give your legs that little shake out. You're going to stack the arms one on top of the other. Let's do right arm on top. We're going to twist right side only for 5 turns. Ending the twist, hold it, look over the right shoulder. Keep those arms parallel to the floor. Come back to the center and do 5 to the left. Hold the last one, look over the left shoulder. Center align yourself, trace 1 clockwise circle and 1 anti-clockwise. And we're going to shoot for 5 repetitive rounds. Then a few bum walks towards the back end of your mat. And then a few to the front. Keep your arms where they are or relax your fingertips to the mat for support. We're going to do a soft reaching toe. You're going to lift the right leg and begin to use your big toe to trace the circumference of a golf ball. Trace in the opposite direction. Relax back down, paint your arms to the mat. Keep your toes long and reaching. Keep pressing off your forearms, grow your chest to the sky. Apologies. We're going to do a single leg lift on the right, pulling it as close to the 90 line as you can, and then tapping your heel back to the mat 10 times. We're going to hold the last lift. Press your way back up to your seat. Give your legs a little shake out. Find your stacked arm position. Left arm on top, feet brace. Let's twist left for 5. Hold the last one. Look over your left shoulder. Come back to the center to repeat on the second side. Hold your last one. Come back to the middle, trace an anti-clockwise and a clockwise circle, and keep repeating for 5 successive rounds. Bum walk to the back end of your mat. Bum walk back. Paint your arms to the mat. Oh no, sorry, my bad. We're not painting yet. We're going to keep our toes soft and reaching. We're going to lift left and we're going to circle around that golf ball. Trace in the opposite direction. Paint your way back down to the mat, onto the elbows, toes stay soft and reaching, chest grows to sky, single leg lift on the left. We're going to hold the last one and bend your knees, ground your feet, and find your way onto the back. You're going to begin with your elbows bent, relax to the mat. Let's stack right palm on top of left and open up the space between the legs so that you've got some reach through room. We're going to play with a little modified chest lift. Begin in neutral. Find your 12 o'clock tilted imprint. Peel up into the chest lift. Reach your arms through, pausing for 3 seconds. Then bleed back down to the mat. Let's do 4 more. Then change hands, stacking left hand on top of right for 5 more turns. Lead your way back down to the mat, relax the arms alongside the body, and prepare for a bridge. Start to articulate up into your bridge, bleeding your back line off the mat, locking the height of your bridge in, resting on the shoulder blades, and checking in on your pelvis and keeping it as stable as you can. Start to play with single knee draws on the right, pulling your knee draw into table and relaxing back without tilting and dropping on the right hip. Restabilize through the pelvis before you peel back down, giving yourself at least 3 recovery breaths once you're in neutral. When you're ready, you're going to articulate up to repeat the exercise on your second side. Stabilize your pelvis, peel down equally on the left and the right side. Take recovery. We're coming into a slow 100 pattern and we'll keep the feet grounded. Begin in neutral. Find your 12 o'clock tilted imprint. Lead your chest to your shoulders, your arms off the mat. Inhale for 5 as you slowly rise the arms in line with your knees. Exhale to float back down. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway. The last one. Float back down to the mat. Set up your bridge line. Keep your chin relaxed towards your chest and articulate up into your bridge when you're ready. Lock the height of your bridge in. Stabilize through your pelvis. And let's find an alternating knee draw. Think marching line through the legs. keeping your pelvis as stable as you can as you transition from one side of the body to the next. Last one. Stabilize your pelvis. Peel down equally on the left and the right side of the body. Take recovery. We're coming back into our chest lift. We're going to look for some slow, controlled oblique activation. You're going to begin with the arms alongside your body, or you can relax them onto your belly if you prefer. You're going to begin in neutral. You're going to tilt, imprint, bleed up, come up off center to the right, holding for as long as you've got exhale, and then inhaling to peel back down to repeat on the left. 2 more sets to go. Peel back down to the mat, relax the arms heavy at your side, and prepare for some bridge work. Find your articulation up into the bridge line. Stabilize the pelvis. We're going to play right leg only. You're going to extend the right leg so that your heel is on the floor. You're going to pull the right leg up till it's in line with your leg knee and tap back out to the mat. So your working range is below the left knee. And extend it alongside your left knee. Hold for 10. Reground both feet. Peel back down. Take recovery. When you're ready, articulate back up into your bridge. Stabilize your pelvis and extend the left leg. Pull up in line with your right knee and back down. End with your extended left leg alongside your right knee and hold. Reground. Peel back down. Take recovery. We're going to flip our hands palms up this time. We're coming back into our slow 100 pattern. When you're ready, tilt, imprint, bleed up into an arm and a chest lift. Lock that in. Inhale for a slow count of 5 as you raise the palms up in line with your knees. Exhale for 5 to float down. Keep your scoop. Keep your belly engaged. Float back down to the mat. Flip your hands palms down and prepare for some bridge work. When you're ready, articulate up into your bridge, and at the height of your bridge, stabilize your pelvis. Draw your right knee to table and then extend the leg to the 90 line. Drop your right leg till it's adjacent to your left knee and then pull back up to your 90 line. So now our drop range is above the left knee. Keep stable through the pelvis. We're going to end at the 90 and hold it. Reground your right foot. Peel back down equally on both sides of your spine. Take recovery. When you're ready, articulate back up into your bridge to repeat the exercise on the second side. Find your 90 line and then set your drop range. We're going to end at the 90 line and hold. Reground. Peel down equally. Take recovery at least 3 full recoveries. We're going to play with the little toe tap series next. And we'll find a little alternating pattern. We'll start with the arms long and relaxed at our sides. You're going to think slightly hollow belly and a rounded back to pull your legs up to the 90 position. We're going to find an alternating toe tap, keeping our first tap closer to the body line. Keep that hollowness to your belly. One more set. Draw back to table, tuck both hands behind your head, scoop up into a chest lift and give me a slow forward tracking bicycle. Find your way back to table, reground to the mat, back to our toe taps. We're going to do right first. We'll do one tap near to the body, and then the next tap a little bit further away. We're going to do 2 taps on either side, one near to the bum line, one a little bit further. Halfway. Last set. Keep your legs in table. Place the hands behind your head and scoop up into a chest lift. Give me a back cycle, keeping your toe soft and reaching. Peel back down to the mat. Arms long and lengthened at your side. We're coming back into that toe tap. We're going to shoot for 3 taps per side now. One near, one middle, one furthest away. Think of slightly hollowing out your belly and rounding out your back. Keep that contraction. We're going to tap right, one near, one middle, one far. Then repeat left. Halfway. Keep the weight of your back pressing equally into the mat throughout, not tilting and favoring one side as you're playing with your 3 little tap positions. We've got roughly one more set to go. As you complete the last one, keep your legs in table, tuck both hands behind the head and peel up into your chest lift. Give me 3 cycles forward and 3 back. Keep alternating. 3 front, 3 back. Three more sets to go. Let's do one more. Lead your way down to the mat, relaxing the arms alongside your body and setting up a number 4 or a figure 4 position on the right by resting your right foot on the top of the left thigh. Just splay it out so that your knee splays out, and if you look up, your legs look like a number 4. You're going to hold this number 4. You're going to be cognizant of the weight of your back the whole time while we're playing with this little figure 4 series. You're going to focus on your left foot that's planted to the mat. We're going to pull that left leg up to 90 and relax back down 10 times, keeping the weight of our back pressing equally. Head in the lift, hold it. Unravel and give yourself a little bug shape. Then let's repeat on the second side. Set up your figure 4. Check the weight of your back and begin your lifting pattern when you're ready. End in the lift, hold it. Give yourself a little shake. Find your figure 4 on the first side. Ground your back. Pull your left leg into table and hold for 10. Add a small chest lift, keeping your palms connected to the mat. Hold for 10. Wrap your hands around the back of the left thigh. Hold for 10. Maybe peeling up just a little bit higher. Keeping a soft bow frame to the arms. And then straighten the arms as you peel back down to the mat and hold for a further 10. Begin to extend and bend on the left leg. End with your left leg extended, hold it, keeping your back line pressing equally into the mat. Unravel to shake. Reground, set up your figure 4 on the left. Pull your right knee into table and hold for 10. Add a chest lift, keep your palms connected to the mat. Peel up a little bit higher, holding onto the back of your thigh, holding for another 10. Then reground, hinge shoulders to the mat, hold. Begin to extend and bend the right leg. Bend with that leg extended, hold. Unravel, give yourself a little shake. Tuck both hands behind your head and set up that short figure 4 on the right side first. Watch the weight of your back line. We're going to come into a modified supine crunch. We're going to begin in neutral. You're going to find a tilted imprint, lead up into a chest and a leg lift, finding that little scoop, holding for 3 seconds, and then melting back down. Giving yourself 5 repeats. Don't pull on your head. Use the contraction in your belly to peel the chest and the leg up. Then change legs. Check the weight on your back first and then begin your crunches when you're ready. Remembering to hold for at least 3 seconds. Unravel. Repeat the exercise or change it. Find your figure 4 position on the right and then maybe revisit it by extending your left leg On the mat, you're going to pull your long number 4 up into the chest lift, chest and leg lift, and then back down. Looking to hold that scoop for 3 seconds. Tweaking this movement slightly when you revisit it. Once you've done 5 on one side, set up your short figure 4 on the second side. Watch the weight on your back, then extend the right leg. When you're ready, find your little crunch. Hold for 3, and then release. Last one. Unravel yourself. Roll over, finding your way into a 4-point kneeling frame on the mat. Hands stacking underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We're going to loosely tuck the right hand behind the head, starting with your elbow parallel to the floor. On an exhale, you're going to begin dropping that elbow, tapping towards the inseam of your stabilizing arm. Then as you open up, you're going to reach higher than your start line, and you're going to give me 5 thoracic rotations. Keeping belly to spine throughout. We're going to end elbow to sky. You're going to hold it. Restabilize, and let's repeat on the second side. Hold elbow to sky. Find your way back to 4-point kneeling, and then walk your hands back towards your legs, coming into a tall kneel and taking a small lunge step forward on your right leg, making sure you've got knee over ankle. Begin in a neutral pelvis. Place your hands on your hips so that you can connect to your pelvis. Then small 12 o'clock tilt. Feel the hip flex on the back leg. Feel the glutes. Hold. Release the tilt. We're going to tilt and pause 5 times. Last one. Undo the tilt and place your fingertips on the mat. Step up the back leg, coming into a fold, keeping your right leg extended, bending the left leg. Hands on the floor, or hands on your shins, or hands on your hips, holding a tabletop position. Hold for a slow count of 10. Then find your way from here, into a roll-out position. Keep your legs in parallel. Give me 1 roll down from the parallel position. Heel back up. Then keep your big toes where they are. Float the heels together and do the next roll down from the turnout position. Using your whole exhale to come down, taking a recovery inhale, and using your whole exhale to peel back up. Then keep your toes where they are, bring your heels back into parallel. 1 more roll down to find your way back into 4-point kneeling. Left hand tucks behind the head. We're going to play with those 5 thoracic rotations. keeping belly to spine throughout. We're going to end elbow to sky and hold. Then change hands. 5 thoracic rotations on the second side. We're going to end elbow to sky. Hold it. Peel back down. You walk your way into a tall kneel and step the left leg into a low lunge line. Hands on your hips. Find neutral. Then 12 o'clock tilt and pause to release. 5, slow and controlled. Last one before we find our way into that modified forward fold. Release to neutral. We're going to, as we step up, extend the left leg and bend the right, and we're going to hold. Then ground both feet, find your parallel line, bleed up, restacking, realigning, peel it back down. Roll it back up. Keep the 2 big toes where they are, float the heels together and do the next one from the turnout position. One from the parallel position. Come to a nice tall stand. Extend the arms behind you. Maybe you can come to a loose or a tight bind. Hold. Then release the arms at your side, tracing a few backward releases and a few to the front. Then bring your hands together in front of your heart to end off today's playtime. Thank you so much for coming out and playing with me today. I do hope that you enjoyed today's practice. Till next time, keep it light.